Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Lady D Psychic. This will be my weekly video that I do every week on the transits that are coming up ahead. And I do a card reading as well. And I also do a channel too. So this week we have the full moon in Sagittarius. It's happening on the 31st of May at 6:45 p.m. So that is my Sunday. If I'm not mistaken, yes, it's my Sunday. So um, this full moon in Sagittarius will be about, I feel like it's about not limiting your beliefs and breaking through things or barriers that are sort of holding you back. I feel like this is your chance to, it's like make a run for it. We do have some positive aspects to this full moon. So it's just a bit of a change from what we've had. The last 2 weeks have been just unpredictable, different things happening around the world. So we've got the moon, which is going to be in tri to Saturn and also in tri to Neptune. It's also going to be opposite, have opposition, being opposite to Uranus and a sextile to Pluto. So there is a this is the time to sort out through any problems that have come up that are trying to limit you or trying to cause, I feel like, cause drama, and it's time to sort of put them to rest. There is a sense here of like fantasy, but I feel like it's a good thing. Try to Neptune. The opposition to Uranus is bringing about some unexpected, unusual events coming up that could be good or bad. The theme about this full moon will be about your freedom. It'd be about seeking adventure, somehow thinking it's linked to remembering your youth. Sagittarians are very youthful people. It also could be linked with travel. It could also, I feel like it's about also not being nervous and just going for it, just taking a chance and go for it. When we're in the sign of Sagittarius, it is about um, just going for it, but not being held back and having fun. I find with that the fire signs, when you get to Aries, they're very important people. They are strong, they're argumentative. And then you get to the Leo, which is all about the ego. And the Leo wants to fit in. They don't want to be the odd one out, but they have to be liked. And they have this ego about them. It's all about them. It can be a bit about drama. But when you get to Sagittarius, there's like no strings attached. They like their freedom. They don't care they like you or hate you. Like, they don't care about who likes them. They're just there to have fun. They're there to seek adventure. It's like they float with the wind. They don't have the ego with the fire there. They don't have the intensity. It's like it's this fun person that, it's they're smart. They they have enthusiastic, they have charisma, they like, I find with Sagittarians, you want to hear them talk, you like to listen to their stories. When they have something to say, people will listen to them. So that's the kind of themes that we're going with this full moon, and we've got the positive aspects there to help us go through that. So I feel like it's going to be more of a lighter energy, more of a fun energy. There could be some positive things happening around the world with this. It could be a sense of just like floating through things and knowing or having a belief that, that everything's going to be okay. As I said, it's a sense of like fantasy that I was getting up with this full moon too. I mean, the only squares that we have Mercury, which is going to be in square to Neptune. We've got Venus in square to Saturn. So there can be problems with relationships or finances. That square, actually, the exact square happens on the 29th. So today, square Saturn, Venus and Saturn. So that is bringing about some money issues or problems with relationships. And it's not just romantic relationships, it's anyone that's around you. So anyone you have a relationship with. So that's bringing up, I feel like it's like people are holding you hostage. We do have Venus, which is in Cancer, and we've got that Saturn in Aries. I feel like that the energy of that is like, I feel like it's like someone's either dangling a carrot in front of you, but you can't seem to get it, or they're promising you something that you can't seem to grasp, but they're dangling this carrot in front of you. That's what I feel like that's all about, whether it be a financial dangle or it's about someone that you know. We've also got that square with Mercury and Neptune. So that the actual exact square to that one isn't until the 4th of the 6th. So that is not until next Thursday we see the exact square to that one. So it may not really pay an effect with the new full moon. He was here calling it new moon, full moon. So that is all about, I feel like, your attention span. We're going to have, by that time, Mercury will make its way into Cancer too. Mercury in Cancer. Cancer is a sign where you want to feel safe, you want to feel nurtured, you want to feel like you belong, like you're part of a family. So again, I feel like, and this is like people telling you what you want to know, what you want to hear, not telling you the truth or exactly what's going to happen. People that are trying to put, like, it's like you want to put rose-colored glasses on how you see certain things, and this could be sort of about your family. It could be just how you see things in general. But I feel like that's what that's going to be all about. So they're the only stuff. Oh, we've still got the square to Mars to Pluto. That's already, the exact square has already happened to that last week. I feel like there's been aggravation with war energy and sort of anger, but this week that energy is going to sort of die down a little bit because we've overpassed the actual square or the exact point of it. So that's what we have. We've also got Jupiter. Okay, so by the time we get to the 10th too, Jupiter and Venus are going to conjunct. So that's going to be a quite positive transit, and that will be next week. We'll talk about that one, which will be a positive thing to look forward to. So what else have we got coming up? So on the 1st, you're going to have Mercury, which is going to be in sextile to Chiron. So that's happening on the 1st, which is going to be on Monday. That will be. So Mercury sextile to Chiron. Sextile is a positive aspect. Chiron is the planet of pain. So something that either you've heard or maybe a difficult conversation that you need to have with someone, it's probably going to be a good day to have that difficult conversation with. It's going to be in this case, it would be a sense of healing. It'd be a sense that everything is going to be okay, what you say, because you're going to have that Mercury on the same day moving into Cancer. The way that you're going to be able to express yourself is going to be more of a healing or nurturing way. So we do have that coming up. We've got on the 3rd, we've got the Sun, which will be in sextile to Saturn. So again, and it will be in sextile to Saturn when we have this full moon as well. So I feel like this is like Teflon. This is when problems aren't going to stick to you. You're going to be able to seek resolution. You're going to be resilient. I always find that positive aspects of Saturn, I feel like it's a more of a resilient thing where you bounce back, you find resolution to the issues, and you're able to fix it and move on. It's like Teflon. You've got like a layer around you that's not going to stick, and you're going to see clarity and be able to go through it. So we always, that's positive too. So all in all, this week is going to be more positive and negative. That position to the Uranus, you don't know what you're going to get with Uranus. As I said last week when I spoke about the transit with the Sun and Uranus transit, what you think it's going to be, it tends to be something completely different or left field. For me, that day, actually, on that Friday, I found out we have a lady that lives down the road who's a bit of a busybody. No one really likes her in the street, but she travels a lot, and she had been away. And I saw someone in her house the other day, which I thought was a bit strange. Anyway, turns out she'd passed away on a cruise ship. Very left field, didn't, which she was old and it was like she was like the Energizer Bunny, but it was better that she died on a cruise ship than at a house because everyone avoided this lady. No one liked her, and if she had passed away in her house, she could have been there for weeks. She had no family. I think she does have some friends, but not anyone that lives near us. So no one would have like been looking for her. So it's actually a good thing that she had passed. I feel that she passed on the cruise ship, doing something that she enjoys, uh, being around people that she can complain to. Went to Alison Debra event, which finished early and 20 minutes early to be exact. And it was advertised that it was going to be 3 cases that she was going to look at. She looked at 1 case. But I actually got to tune in, and I tuned to, she was talking about a little boy that has been missing. Like I don't feel he's alive anymore, but I could actually hear him talking to me. So I got information, which then put us onto this big thing that me and the psychic pinup, we are going to be doing forensic workshops. especially on our cruise. So if you're into true crime, you want to learn how to profile people, we're going to use our tools. We're going to show you how, you can tune in. We're going to use cases that have been solved where you can get clarification, and see. We're also going to do cases where it hasn't been solved and see what you can pick up. It's going to be very, very exciting. But it came out of that night. So very, very exciting. So what's coming up this week? I got fantasy. I was getting fantasy. I was getting taking a risk, not being afraid to jump. So this is definitely seeking adventure and taking a risk. That's what Sagittarius is all about. Follow, follow the calling, like the pull. Follow where you're being pulled to. It's like it's gonna be about freedom. Like nothing's holding you back. It's about breaking free. It's also about learning a new skill, learning new things. Um, it's going to be sorting yourself out of a sticky situation that I feel is going to, if you're in one, like a safety net. So I feel like what's going to happen this week, you'll have a safety net. So you have like a backup plan, or there'll be backups there. Listen to your heart. So again, your intuition. Embrace who you really are. Don't freak out about small things this week. And I got here, breaking away from limits. So I really feel like it's about breaking away from things that are holding you back. That's going to happen this week. Let's look at the cards and see what we get for the cards. I'm drawn to this cat deck. So we'll do the cat deck. Okay. What I feel like also this week, you're going to have the courage to speak up to people. I see someone licking their wounds. So I feel like you've got the courage to speak up to people who may be tearing you down, who've been annoying you. Like maybe you've got an old busybody lady at where you are. And it's like this week you get the courage to sort of speak up. Myself, I'm always someone that's very polite, especially to older people. But with this lady, I might have had my limits. And one day, a few times there, I did actually speak my mind to her. Couldn't help myself. It gave me a bit of peace from her for like a few weeks, but she would avoid me. Okay, what have I got here? I got this is a week not to be nervous, not to be shy. This is being about being social is definitely what we're coming into with the energies of this full moon. Because Sagittarius is about they need to be social, to be out and about. They need to be with people. And it's about like a sense of protecting yourself too. It's like but also there will be an element of surprise, but surprise could be about someone coming back. It's just about someone you haven't heard from in a while. I do feel like it could be a sense of someone's watching you, and it could be through social media. It also could be you being more intuitive. The ninth house is also an intuitive house as well in astrology, and Sagittarius does rule that ninth house. I feel like you're going to be protecting where you are in life, protecting what you want. So there is a sense of protection coming up this week or with this full moon at 2. And it's like things that seem odd, or this, I like with that card's about things that seem odd, things that don't seem that it's like peculiar. You're investigating, but I feel like there's going to be resolution this week. There's going to be resolution to the problems that you have. And knowing that you have this inner voice or this inner truth, this inner knowing too. And it could also this week could be embracing the misfits or the quirkiness about yourself too. I find that Sagittarians and Aquarians can be a little bit similarity in the fact that they're a bit of a rebel. They're both signs of being a bit of a rebel. They're both signs of wanting to be free. So I feel like they are very similar. The difference is that Sagittarians very very social, charismatic, as an Aquarian is very socially awkward. Um, and it's going to be, you might be having to make tough decisions this week, and it could be a sense of being a bit cutthroat, but sometimes you've got to make these decisions and these calls. And it could be a sense of someone's trying to push you or push your buttons or to manipulate you and pushing you to sort of say what you really feel. But I feel like though this is something that it's like that Teflon. It's not going to stick to you. It's going to be okay. It even could be that you want to spoil yourself and buy yourself um, new things, be a new pair of shoes or getting ready for the season ahead. But I do feel like the sense of that socialness, having your friends around you, whether they're quirky or not. But there's a sense of protecting your rights and protecting your freedoms too this week coming up too. And knowing like where you're heading, knowing that you're on the say the right side of the fence can also be coming up to this week. Let's see what else I can get for this week ahead as well for the channel. So let's see what I can get for the full moon in Sagittarius. This full moon is going to be a spectacular full moon, for you're all going to get something out of it. It'll all be positive, it'll be unique, and it'll be special just for you. You will see the glimmer of hope that humanity is going to see, for there is going to be some dark moments coming up in the months ahead, but this is a light moment for you to all to share. In the amazement of the moon, the brightness that it shines, it is time for you to make new rules for yourself. It is time for you to make new ways of being. It is time for you to write down what no longer serves you anymore and live by what you write down. Live by how you want your life. Do not blame others for your misleadings or for what you cannot make happen in your own life. You can only wish and make happen what is coming to you. If you're not meant to get that job, then that job was not for you. If you miss out on getting that money, then that money was not for you. Do not blame other people for your own circumstances. This is your own journey, your own life, and your own way of being. For this full moon is going to be uniqueness. It is going to bring out the real you. It's going to bring out your charisma. It's going to bring out the likeliness that people are drawn to you. They are attracted by you. Whatever happens, it is meant to be. That is what this new moon or this full moon is showing you. It is all meant to be. So, where I am coming up, I do have Flamingos Live. I forgot to mention on my live last night. So in July 17th, I believe it is, there it is the next Flamingos Live event, which is a dinner and dinner and show. So dinner, and then we walk around the room and we give you readings. So it is a good night. If you want to get tickets, contact the Flamingos Live. It's in Newcastle. Tickets are on sale now. Not too sure how much it is, but I think it's $127, and it's for the 3-course meal and us coming around giving you the readings. Also, so I've got that. We are getting ready for the cruise. If you're wanting to do true crime workshops using true astrology intuition, this is what we're going to be doing on the cruise ship. We have made some changes to the way it is structured, but it's exciting. When as we get closer, we'll give you more information on how it's going to run. You're about 7 months out, so if you're wanting to come on a holiday and do these fabulous workshops and explore the Great Barrier Reef and all what Queensland has to offer, come on the boat and have a holiday with us, basically. Well, I'll be working most of the time, but for you guys, you'll be able to enjoy what we've got planned for you. So, and then I've got in October, I've got an MBS coming up as well. So that's what I've got coming up. Thank you for your likes, shares, and your comments. And I hope you have a great week. And I'll see you for next week. So bye for now.